Rachna, welcome to moneyHOP Q&A session. Great to have you over here. So today we are talking about OET. A lot of students know about IELTS, PT and all. So can you tell about OET for the audience?
All right. Hi, Vishnu. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure of being here. Yes. Many students know about IELTS, OET, IELTS, TOEFL, but OET is something which is not that much popular and familiar with the students. OET stands for Occupational English Test, which is meant for healthcare students. It is an English proficiency test which is recognized by many healthcare regulatory bodies all over the world. It is one of the tests which is recognized as an assessment test for English proficiency. It helps in licensing as well as registration for jobs and study purpose for healthcare professionals. That is how it is.
Can you tell about the scoring pattern, the band required for studying or working in prominent countries like US, UK or Germany?
All right. In OET, you get marks out of 500 in each module, as well as the overall marks is also out of 500. So it is categorized in certain grades. So to get marks out of 500 for UK and US, you require minimum 350 marks out of 500 in listening, reading, and speaking. Whereas for writing, it can be covered with C plus, which is 300 marks, which is equivalent to 300. However, Australia requires grade B in all the four modules, which is 350 and above. That is how it is.
How is the test divided? Like IELTS, do we have reading, writing and all?
Yes, like IELTS, it has four modules: listening, reading, writing, speaking. Here, the listening, reading, writing is conducted in one go. However, the speaking is conducted another day. It requires somewhere around half an hour to 40 minutes of speaking, where a test is conducted between a student and the interlocutor. Interlocutor is a person who plays the role. Role play is one task of speaking which is done. It is basically to check whether the healthcare professional will be able to communicate, will be able to empathize with the patient in their country. That is how it is meant for.
What are the common mistakes people make while taking the test?
While taking speaking test,
Yes, generally, like let's take speaking. What are the common mistakes that happens in speaking test?
generally, I would say the common error which students take is lack of clarity. They are unclear, the fluency, the pronunciation, the grammar, the vocab. They are unaware of the health terminology. That is where they lack. And also, while performing the role plays, they are not able to, empathize with the patient, or they are not listening to the task instructions properly, and also not listening to the interlocutor's, end. That is how it is.
So you told OET is for professionals, right? So let's take the case of professionals who are working right now in the healthcare industry. So is it possible to study while someone is working? The question I am pointing to is about the amount of the time we have to spend. Like, can it be learned part-time?
Yes, definitely, indeed. It can be learned and practiced along with their work responsibilities. It just requires half an hour each day. They should devote half an hour each day to understand the concept, the format, and the content of the paper. And if they are doing it consistently, they will be able to achieve and understand the entire paper within 3 to 6 months. And then they should also practice from the official websites, the study material. They can also be in touch with the students who are already OET test takers. It is a matter of priority, I would say. While traveling or within the short working breaks, they can listen to some OET podcasts, so that they are in touch and they are practicing continuously. It is all about keeping priority.
Now imagine a student is having OET exam in the coming week. The exam is coming. So can you give some last minute tips that helps them to perform better and secure good scores?
I personally feel that if the student has an exam next week, he should attempt, if not, I would say, three full mock tests of 3 hours sitting together, because preparing for module is one task and sitting together for 3 hours is another level task. Get your paper or writings checked by some official trainer. Take the feedback, understand your weakness and strength. Be very mindful while performing the test, and also during the speaking. Be careful of the health terminologies. That is very, very important. The clarity, pronunciation, empathy in speaking, body gestures also matters a lot. That is what it is.
Rajna, thanks. You have given a lot of insights. The audience would love to know about you. So can you tell about yourself and your work for us?
All right, my name is Rachna Kocher. I am an English Proficiency Test Trainer. I teach online post-COVID, and I have an experience of almost 19 years in my field. And many of my students are sitting in their desired countries now. So that is what I am very proud of.
Thanks, Rajna. It was a great session.
Thank you very much. Pleasure is mine. Thank you for having me.